it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I plan, shop, and prepare for my Elf on the Shelf. Today's video is extra special because it is in collaboration with two wonderful ladies, Megan from Times to Remember and Rachel from Rach Plus 5. Megan is a mom of two and is expecting a little girl coming up in March. She is also a YouTuber and her channel is all about motivating moms for planning, organization, motherhood, and all things memory making. So when you're done here, make sure you check her out. I will have both her channel and video linked down below. Rachel is the sweetest mama and her content is just to die for. Make sure you check her out. She has got the best cleaning and decor motivation over on her channel, and I just can't get enough. So once you've checked these ladies out, make sure you let them know that I've sent you. And if you're here from one of their channels, welcome. I am so happy that you are here. So when I begin planning my Elf on the Shelf, I start with Pinterest. And I just scroll through and get ideas that I really like and find how I can manipulate them or change them a little bit to fit our family and what we have around our home. Then I like to map everything out on a calendar. I like to keep everything in one place, so I just have mine written down in a notebook that I use for just about everything. I do actually have a free printable version of this down below for you to use to keep your Elf on the Shelf this year nice and organized. Once I have filled out every day of the 25 days that we celebrate with the elf, I then start a shopping list. So on this list, I am going to list every item that I'm going to need throughout the entire 25 days, regardless of if I have it or not. That way I can double check I have the supplies on hand and I can keep myself organized and ready to go for the upcoming festivities. From this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. Once I have an idea of the items that I need to purchase, I first head to Dollar Tree. Elf on the Shelf can become quite expensive if you go to Walmart or something like that first, because items that are $2 a piece really start adding up. So I like to start at the Dollar Tree and make sure I can get as many things here as I possibly can. Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree. The great thing about the Dollar Tree is it is super affordable and it has just about anything you can imagine. So make sure you check out every section. You never know what items you could possibly use for your elf.
No, I can't wait for the weekend. Waking up next to you. We'll be sharing our secrets, making dreams come true. Let's have a toast for the lovers. We'll tumble round in the snow. And my heart's going boom, boom, boom. You're so beautiful. What a night. Can you feel it too? Girl, I won't let you go. When the sky comes alive, let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Let's have a jolly holiday. Holiday. Yeah. Haven't seen you in so long.
Alright, so I just got back from the Dollar Tree and I grabbed a lot of the stuff that was on my list that I needed for this year's Elf on the Shelf. So I want to go through everything I grabbed with you guys just so you know what is available and what I'm going to do with it all. So here I've got some Santa Claus shaped double crisp, and this is going to be for the holiday s'mores that we're gonna do one Friday night. So I still need to grab the marshmallows as well as the graham crackers, but I'm gonna put those in my Walmart order next week. Next, I got some googly eyes. These will be used for multiple projects, but especially the 12 or the reindeer that I'm gonna make out of the root beer cans. We're gonna make some antlers out of pipe cleaner. And then here I have some poof balls to use for noses. Back here I have some more colorful pom-poms. These are gonna be the ball pit balls, and the ball pit is going to be in this little clear bowl. There's a ton of ideas using candy canes, so I grabbed a pack of those. And I wanna build a little kissing booth, so I grabbed a bag of Hershey's Kisses. I also, these little mini glass containers would be so cute for like a little milk bottle. So I figured I'd take the cork out and use it that way, or maybe for some like pixie dust or glitter. And I also grabbed these like little miniature mason jars because I figured I could make the cookie dough mix in a larger mason jar for us to use and use the little miniature one for his version. Back here I grabbed some construction paper. For some reason it's only like 3 different colors, but goodness gracious, at least there's red. I also grabbed some foam sheets. I'm going to build some stuff out of foam. I'll end up having to paint some of it just because there aren't a whole lot of variety with color, but these will definitely work well. I grabbed a couple LED tea lights because I'm going to have him roasting a marshmallow when we do s'more night. I also grabbed this little clipboard because I figured that'd be a really cute way to have him give notes to the kids. I grabbed a 2-pack of washcloths because we are going to do a bath night one, and I figured we could use this for his towel, and we could also use it for the blanket when he gets stuck in the fridge. Back here I grabbed him a little bathtub. This was in the dollhouse section. How cute is this? And I don't have anything planned for a toilet, but I know next year ReyAnn is going to be potty training, so this was too cute to pass up, so I grabbed it because it was only $1, and I'm sure most of you know at Dollar Tree you are not guaranteed to have it the next time you go. So those work perfect. And then the last thing that I grabbed at the Dollar Tree for the Elf on the Shelf stuff was this First Christmas Story. It is so stinking cute. It's a pop-up book, which she absolutely loves, and it's a board book, so it's perfect for her. And with only being $1, if she destroys it, it will not be the end of the world. But it's really important to my husband and I that she learns the real meaning of Christmas as soon as possible. So I'm really excited to use this for the Christmas book night, and I think I'm gonna set him up over next to the nativity. So I think that'll be really cute. A couple more items that I did grab that are not necessarily for Elf on the Shelf, but just to keep me organized, are some quart-size Ziploc bags. I'm gonna try and do each night in one bag so that it's nice and organized for me, and all I have to do is grab it and set it up. And then I grabbed this plastic tub just to hold all the supplies for Elf on the Shelf this year. In this little container here, I have all the items that I have used in the past for Elf on the Shelf. So we've done a football thing, and my husband's a Broncos fan. We have a little denim jacket, a football jersey. We have a little robe, which will be perfect for bath night. I have some winter gear, some trees, formal wear. He was a little aviator. We used to have a plane that he would drive. I did make him a little pillow at one point, so I figured we could utilize that again this year. So these are just ways to spruce him up even further and make it even more special throughout the season.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. The wonders of life got the prettiest side.
for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too?
So I just want to show you an example of what I mean. So I made the antlers and I have the eyeballs and noses sorted out for my root beer reindeer that I'm going to be doing on one of my Elf on the Shelf nights. So I am going to be posting a picture in my story on Instagram every day, and I will make a highlight tab. So if you're interested to see how these all turn out, make sure you're following me over there at Veronica, SOVERYYVERONICA.
Will never be over, darling. It's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out in the snow, lighting a light with you. Choirs will sing and the joy bells will ring.
One major tip that I have for anyone that is celebrating with an Elf on the Shelf is use what you have. So here I am just raiding my stepson's toy chest to find things that I can use to spruce up our elf or have him do funny things. And I decided that he should definitely ride around on Rex the dinosaur, so I'm going to add him over to my bucket so he is ready to go on the day he is needed. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here for today because I do need to still make that Walmart order and get the rest of the stuff for my Elf on the Shelf for this year. But like I said, make sure you're following me over on Instagram so that you can see how everything turns out. I have a free printable down below for you so that you can get yourself nice and organized just like I did and get ready for your Elf on the Shelf year. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Bye! Don't forget to head over to Megan and Rachel's channels and don't forget to let them know I sent you. Have a good one.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe.